Well. When it comes to black and whites, New Yorkers usually stick to the classic cookie, but when a James Spirit Award-nominated chef puts an Italian spin on it, the results are bellissimo.
Here to show us how to make honey-ricotta black and whites, is the author of Dolci, American Baking with an Italian accent, Chef Renato Poliafito. Ciao, come stai?
Ciao, I'm good. How are you guys?
Oh, fantastic, now that we're doing this thing. It smells like sugar.
Yes.
I love it.
Also, great title.
Thank you.
With an Italian accent.
Yeah.
These are all going to speak to us with an Italian accent.
Yes, I would hope so. Now, this is your 5th book.
This is.
The first solo book, though.
Yes.
Congrats.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
It's with a new bakery, which is in Prospect Park, Ciao Gloria.
Yes.
I love that. Who's Gloria?
Gloria is no one, actually. It was just a name. I love the name.
That's a great name.
Yeah,
it's a great song with the name Gloria.
Yes, that's what inspired it, actually.
Wow, no way.
Totally.
Gloria.
Wow. All right, what are we going to find in this book?
Oh my gosh, well, we're going to find a bunch of different things. I mean, this is a book that I've been thinking about writing for quite a few years now. So it's a nice amalgam of American desserts with a little bit of an Italian twist. Italian desserts, like classic ones that I discovered in my travels in Italy. And then like pretty much everything in between, which is stuff you'll find at Ciao Gloria.
Oh, is there a sfogliatelle in there?
No.
Is there an affogato?
There's kind of an affogato.
A twist on an affogato.
A twist.
There's what's the Christmas specialty? They're like little
anisettes?
No.
Oh, are they chocolate covered?
No.
The little ones, the honey is at the bottom layer.
Yes.
I'm
asking hard questions.
Yes.
Let's get to this business.
I know, we're just so hungry right now.
The black and white cookie is as New York as Subway delays.
Definitely.
So you've zhuzhed yours up. You've given it an Italian accent.
I've given it an Italian accent.
Okay.
So I love black and white cookies. I grew up eating them. I always found them to be, wildly varied depending on where you go.
So true.
It's true.
So true.
Because you could find them at a bodega, you could find them at like a kind of a bakery, and but the topping, the cake, it's just never. So at Ciao, we had developed a honey lemon ricotta cookie, which I absolutely loved. But it wasn't a big seller. It was kind of a plain looking cookie, which is, it looked like that.
It looks very
I'm
pedestrian.
sure it tastes delicious.
But you turn it over and you ice it like a black and white, and then it becomes the best black and white you've ever had.
Okay.
So
I feel like we should get involved.
We should.
You want to get involved?
Should we ice some cookies?
Yes. So grab a cookie, and then you're going to want to start with the vanilla. That's like the classic way of doing it.
All right, fine. The vanilla goes first.
Yep, vanilla goes first.
But are you turning it over? No.
Yeah, you're turning it over so it's on the flat side.
You ice the flat side?
Yeah, you ice the flat side. Some people ice the dome.
Yeah.
I don't know, that doesn't look right
He's
to
not
me.
about that life.
I'm not about that. I'm not about it.
Can I taste this?
Yes, taste it in its pure form so you can see
I wanted to do that too.
what
I'll
a
do
good kind of
Okay, well, I'm not going to get a job at Ciao Gloria anytime soon.
Oh, you never know. You never know.
That's true. I'll call you when they fire me. Okay.
You want to
taste?
get in this? That's a nice cookie.
It's a good one.
I taste the honey.
You taste honey, you taste
the ricotta.
Yep, it's delicious.
It's light and fluffy. It's moist.
Now, inquiring minds want to know.
Yeah.
Does one apply the chocolate first or the vanilla first? Does it make a difference?
He's vanilla.
It does make a difference because if you apply the chocolate first, it might kind of smear into the vanilla.
I dig.
So vanilla first, and then you do your chocolate.
Okay.
And you're doing a great job.
I went heavy on the vanilla side, but it's okay.
That looks gorgeous.
Now you're gonna have to taste that, right?
Yeah.
Yes, I'm gonna bite right into this.
Yeah.
Just so you can all see my finished product.
You did a very good
It's
job.
beautiful.
And let's see how it tastes.
Yeah.
I'm very happy for you.
Oh, she went right down the middle.
She wanted half and half.
She went half and half.
I mean,
okay.
Some people twist an Oreo, some people bite right into it. Yeah? Yeah? You'll pay full price?
You'll
She'll pay full price for this
Excellent.
business.
I'm very happy.
This is fantastic. Tell folks a little bit more about what's in the book. What are some of these specialties that you've got when we go to Ciao Gloria?
Yes, well, Ciao Gloria is a kind of like a breakfast lunch cafe. So we've got savory foods, we've got sandwiches, salads, and all that sort of thing. Amazing coffee, but our main kind of our pride and joy is the pastries. Here we have an almond roasted plum torte.
Excuse you.
Absolutely delicious. delicious. We've got triple chocolate biscotti that are chocolate dipped.
Can someone get us an espresso, please, so we can...
I know. There should be an espresso machine. I would pull you a shot if I could.
And then the rainbow
And then the rainbow cookie, which
This
my
rainbow
favorite.
All right, well, I got to dive into the rainbow cookie
Yeah,
as well.
please.
My goodness. Well, do yourself a favor. Go to Prospect Park.
Prospect Heights.
I'm sorry,
Prospect
Prospect
Heights.
Heights.
Near
if you know, you
Prospect
know.
Park.
Okay.
Yeah.
Pick up the book.
Yep, right here.
Make some of those recipes. Thank you so much
Oh my gosh, my pleasure.
for
I had a
sharing
great
this
time.
with us. It's called Baking, what is it?
Dolci.
Dolci. An American baking with an Italian accent. Get it wherever books are sold. Also visit Ciao Gloria in
I have a
Prospect
question.
Heights,
Oh,
please.
yes.
Because as you're saying, you want to have an espresso.
Yes.
Director Dave in my ear said, I want a glass of milk.
Oh.
What do you recommend? Do you have a pairing, or like I know you probably don't at the cafe, but if you were to pair any of these with a drink, a beverage, what would it be? Would it be espresso? Would it be milk?
I would
Dealer's choice?
I would do dealer's choice, but cappuccino, regular American coffee that you would dip.
Oh, you got to dip the biscotti.
You got to dip the biscotti, and then an Americano.
Excuse you.
And for the rainbow cookie.
Rainbow cookie, a latte. Well, why not?
I like that.
Well, if you decide on a random Friday you want to get a little Puerto Rican, maybe a Bustelo. Maybe a
Bustelo's
Bustelo
good
in one of
too.
these.
Café con leche, perhaps.
A little cafecito con leche. Thank you so much.
Thank
This
you.
has been so much fun.